Welcome back. Well, if you know rock music, then you must know platinum-selling rock band Better Than Ezra. And in fact, the singer and founding member of the group, Kevin Griffin, has written and produced songs that have sold over 80 million copies and have been streamed over 1 billion times.
After writing songs for people named like Taylor Swift, Train,
who's that?
Sugarland, Dierks Bentley, so many
Jeez.
more, he wants to help you ignite creativity in your career. His new book is called The Greatest Song: Spark Creativity, Ignite Your Career, and Transform Your Life. Singer, songwriter, producer, now author Kevin Griffin. Good to have you.
Wow.
I'm so honored to be
It's
here.
so, your music's like what I grew up on.
Really?
Yes.
I love that. The biggest compliment I can have is that it's been a part of someone's life.
Yeah, and listening,
That's
I was
really
kind of
cool.
sharing. I was listening to it yesterday. I'm like, gosh, this music was just so good, and just brings back so many incredible memories.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, the DC area has always been a hotbed for Better Than Ezra. I mean, 9:30 Club, going back to the Black Cat. People don't remember that, and then we play Wolf Trap now all the time.
Yeah.
So we'll be there this summer.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, us and Train.
Okay,
Wow.
so you're going back on tour.
Wow.
We're getting more music.
More music. A new single drops July 18th.
Yeah.
Do you always have to go back and play the songs that Kristen was playing for me in the
Gone.
office
You gotta play
yesterday?
Gone, right?
Are you sick of them?
And no, you know what? Those, no pun intended, but they've been very good to me. You
Yeah.
know? And no, I enjoy playing them. And now when I see people's eyes light up, that's the big payoff to me. And then when you're doing a set for a show, you know, you're like, oh, good, that's a hit. I know people will love that one. Then you've got to string the songs people don't know in between the hits. So I love the hits.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now
That'd be
you're
fun
an
to do.
author.
I'm an
What
author.
sparked this idea?
It's rare that anything good happens in a bar after 2 a.m. But there was this one time in New Orleans during Mardi Gras, a buddy who's in YPO, which is a like organization for entrepreneurs, came up to me, and they were in New Orleans from Dallas because Malcolm Gladwell had spoken to their group, and he said, "Would you like to speak to our group in 3 months?" And I was like, "Sure." 3 months later, I had to think of something to talk about, and I realized that the tools, the things that I've had to do over a 30-year career in music are things that anybody can use to stay successful and inspired and creative. And so I started putting it into a book. You know, also thanks to one of the few good things that came out of a worldwide pandemic was I had plenty of time to write. And I turned it into this book, and now it's a bestseller, and it's crazy.
Wow.
Congrats.
So you've kind of used that, like helping companies spark creativity within their culture. I mean, you've given lectures to Live Nation, Google, Disney, Nike.
I know.
They
It's
just
crazy.
keep asking you to.
I'm like, are they going to call me out for being a fraud at some point? But what I realized, like the things like collaboration, you know, filling the well, which is continuing education, leaving your comfort zone, changing your attitude, and then the biggest thing, something I call dare to be stupid, and it's the idea that you'll never come up with anything truly great unless you're prepared to fail. And all those things that I do in a songwriting session, like if I sit down with you guys and we start writing a song, it's the same thing people can use in any collaboration, but also with your family too, you know. And so the payoff for me in the book was when I brought in it's a fictional story about a songwriter named Jake Stark, and when I brought in the family, because I finished the book and then I was like, well, there's no personal element, there's no heart to the book, so I went and rewrote it, and brought me here.
I think that's the best way for us to grasp that, because we can be told do this, but to have an example that has the heart with
story.
it, then it's like we can really start thinking about not just in our career, like you said, but with family, our outside world, everything.
What I realize is that if I'm doing things right in business and creatively, those have parallels in my personal life, and there's truths in business and in personal life. You know, if you do the same, listen, check your ego, always practice contrary thinking. Like my normal thing, oh, I don't feel like going on a hike this morning, baby, and then say no, contrary thinking. Yes, I want to go on a hike, you know, or something like that.
Wow.
You know, and just
That's hard to do.
doing those things, you know, because we get in our ruts, and so I don't believe. You know, as you go through life, I don't believe in just a second act, but a third act and a fourth act and a fifth act. So I decided to put the things that have worked for me, you know, and doing the right thing and failing, but, you know, and then doing the right thing and put those in a book and share it with people. Because I like to, you know, I'm 55 now. I want to have a purpose, you know, or give back. Because I've been
Legacy.
really fortunate, and and share it in a book.
You've given back in many ways, but I'm glad that
Yes.
this is your
really
newest
cool.
iteration here. We're glad we're going to get more music from you, but congratulations on
Thank you.
your book.
I'm gonna be signing tonight.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
We got that information.
We have this
for
right
everybody.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Thank you for the nice segue.
You like that? That's why I'm here.
Kevin will be signing copies of his book at Politics Prose at 7 p.m. You can register at politics-prose.com. politics-prose.com/Kevin Griffin. And this, the ticket of the price will include also a copy of the book.
And I'm playing songs.
You are?
Basically, what I've been doing
tonight.
is it's been like a request, all request.
Great.
So, and
so
most of the
good.
people are asking me to play my songs, but I played like some Celine Dion the other night. And
Nice.
I did
amazing.
I did
It's
a
a great
Beyonce.
book signing.
I did Empire State of Mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Little
You got to
Jay-Z.
get there
Go
tonight.
make your
Jay-Z came
requests.
Yep, 7 p.m.
Thank you.
Kevin, thank you so
Kevin.
very
This was
much.
fun.
Guys, thank you.
Absolutely.